Alright, so I want to talk about proportional editing. Okay? So proportional editing is this idea that instead of, if I want to put like valleys and peaks on this object, I would have to move like each vert one by one, right? But in general, we don't want to do that, right? We just want to say this vert and sort of anyone near it, we want to move up. And we can turn that on up here. In edit mode, we've got proportional editing up here, shortcutted to O. If I click that and I hit G, I'll have to zoom out a bit, but do you see how there's a circle there? I can change this circle with mouse wheel, and what that means is that anything within that circle is going to get affected, right? And I can change this sort of mid command as well if I haven't grabbed like the right amount or right shape, right? We don't just have to grab, right? We can scale as well, so we can move all this up and then scale it out or scale it in like to a point, right? We can also change the fall off. So we have here sort of this concept of fall off. If I drag this up, this is a smooth fall off. But if I change this to sphere and drag that up, we get a different shape. And these shapes are useful for different things, right? Sharp gives us a different inversion. Random is just going to grab, random verts and affect them in some random amount, right? We also have connected only. So if I was to make another cube at this location, let me turn off proportional editing, and I subdivide this a bunch, right? And then I grab a vert down here. See how they all get moved, right? Even though they're not connected at all. If I turn connected only on, then it's only going to modify the structures that are actually connected to this one, right? Now this also applies in object mode. If I go over to object mode, shrink this cube down, and I make a couple cubes, alright, and I just kind of have them roughly near each other, and I grab one and turn proportional editing on, set to smooth. If I hit G to grab this one, nothing else moves, but if I pull my mouse wheel up, I can kind of grab all of the objects. I can also scale them and rotate them, right? So this might be useful for like if you want to spread things around another object, if you just kind of want to position everything. But yeah, the point is it works in object mode and edit mode, okay?